Let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race. It's about man's inhumanity to man.
Whoopi Goldberg is apologizing for those controversial comments she made on Monday's The View.
The widely watched daytime talk show The View is presently embroiled in a legal issue that could jeopardize its future. The host's recent comments about Karoline Leavitt, the youngest White House press secretary ever, ignited a major media uproar, resulting in a high-profile lawsuit tied to its notorious debates and daring viewpoints. While The View has consistently tested limits, this time, the outspoken host may have crossed a line amidst mounting legal scrutiny. As the controversy develops, the fate of the show remains uncertain.
I think clarify, she's probably been put in there because according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though, it's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
And this is the first time
I think
that
it's an
she's been she may be. But my point is that job would not maybe have been open to her.
No, I understand. I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
In a fiery discussion about Lit's inaugural press conference, Joy Behar, infamous for her combative approach, made a comment that many are labeling as blatantly sexist. She quipped that Leavitt's appointment was probably due to the fact that in Donald Trump's perspective,
now to the cackling witch herself, Joy Behar from The View, whose jealousy is something to behold.
I think clarify, she's probably been put in there because according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
Goldberg also took aim at Leavitt for her stance on wokeness. In her first briefing, Goldberg firmly stated, "You wouldn't hold that position if it weren't for the very wokeness Karoline Leavitt criticized. Without that wokeness, that job might not even be yours."
Yeah.
I would like this young lady this is her first job, I would like her to do a little homework, because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said there will be no wokeness here.
What does this pause mean? It means no more funding for illegal DEI programs. It means no more funding for the Green New scam that has cost American taxpayers tens of billions of dollars. It means no more funding for transgenderism and wokeness across our federal bureaucracy.
In an unexpected turn of events on The View, the host took a moment to sincerely apologize to Karoline Leavitt following controversial comments made in a previous episode. The incident unfolded when an on-air debate ignited strong reactions, and some remarks were deemed disrespectful and inappropriate toward Leavitt, a guest on the show. The controversy erupted after the hosts, known for their lively and sometimes blunt exchanges, made statements that many felt went too far. Leavitt, a former press secretary and Republican candidate, was visibly surprised by the remarks. Although the show is celebrated for its open discussions, the tone of the conversation was criticized as being too harsh, prompting viewers to voice their concerns on social media. In response to the backlash, The View hosts Sunny Hostin, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and Sarah Haynes united to publicly address the issue in a rare moment of self-reflection. The hosts expressed regret over their choice of words, recognizing that while their goal is to encourage open dialogue and debate, it's crucial to uphold respect for everyone, regardless of differing political views. They also reiterated their dedication to ensuring the show continues to serve as a space for respectful conversations, even on challenging and controversial topics. In response, Leavitt graciously accepted their apologies. She acknowledged the nature of The View as a forum for strong opinions and disagreements, but stressed the significance of mutual respect in political discourse. Her composed and understanding response helped to diffuse the tension, enabling the conversation to move forward. As the episode continued, the atmosphere shifted, and the discussion became more introspective. The hosts emphasized their appreciation for diverse perspectives and their ongoing efforts to navigate the complexities of sensitive issues. They reminded the audience that, although passion and opposing views are common in politics, civility should always take precedence. Ultimately, the incident became a moment of growth for The View, reinforcing the values of accountability and respect in media. What started as a controversy evolved into an opportunity for both the hosts and the audience to learn, underscoring the challenge of balancing bold conversation with empathy in today's divided world.
Undocumented immigrant is not a criminal because he or she is undocumented. That is a civil offense.
Federal crime.
So to call people illegal, in of itself, I think, xenophobic.
Because they illegally broke our laws and therefore they are criminals as far as this administration goes. I know the last administration didn't see it that way, so it's a big culture shift in our nation to view someone who breaks our immigration laws as a criminal, but that's exactly what they are.
Joy Behar, who had been at the heart of the heated exchange, also participated in the apology. Known for her sharp humor and straightforward approach, Bahar's tone softened as she reflected on the incident. "I admit, sometimes I get carried away," Behar confessed, "but that's no excuse for not being respectful. I've learned from this, and I want to make it right." Sarah Haynes, the newest member of the panel, shared her perspective as well, emphasizing that the moment served as a valuable reminder for everyone on the show to find the balance between passion and civility. "We can challenge each other and disagree, but we always have to do it with kindness and understanding," Haynes remarked. As the hosts took full responsibility for the intense exchange, Leavitt responded with grace and maturity. She accepted their apology without hesitation, recognizing the complexities of live television and the show's dynamic. "I understand that The View is a place where strong opinions are expressed, and sometimes the debates can get intense," Leavitt said. "I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my views, and I appreciate the host's apology," Leavitt said during a brief follow-up appearance on the show. Her composed and diplomatic response helped ease the tension, and the audience could sense a collective sigh of relief. What could have escalated into a prolonged conflict instead turned into a moment of reflection and growth for both Leavitt and the hosts. The episode that followed the apologies featured a much more thoughtful conversation, with the hosts and Leavitt engaging in a calmer, more measured exchange. They covered a range of political topics, but the tone was noticeably more respectful, with the hosts posing thoughtful questions and allowing Leavitt to express her views without interruption or sarcasm. It was evident that the moment of tension had caused the hosts to reconsider their approach to interviews and discussions, ensuring that all guests, no matter their political affiliation, would be treated with fairness and respect. For viewers, the episode served as a reminder that even in a world marked by polarized politics and contentious media, moments of accountability and self-reflection are still possible. The hosts of The View, known for their bold personalities, showed that it's never too late to acknowledge mistakes and make amends. Their apology to Leavitt was not just an act of goodwill, but a demonstration of the importance of maintaining integrity in the midst of passionate debates. As the show progressed, the incident became a valuable learning experience for all involved. It highlighted the difficulty of balancing strong opinions with empathy, particularly in the politically charged landscape. For the audience, it reinforced a crucial lesson. While disagreements are inevitable, how we handle them is what truly defines us. Ultimately, the apology and the following conversation reminded everyone that mutual respect is the cornerstone of any meaningful dialogue, no matter how heated it may become.